4 for Grommie, and Grommie's picked bottom left to top right for Elminster.
Alright. So Elm will have to go and get Plasma Beam, Screw Attack, 75 missiles, all 15 Brinstar Super Missiles, and 2 reserve tanks.
While Grommie has to collect 50 missiles, or at least 50 missiles, collect all 15 Brinstar Supers, collect either Speed Booster or Grapple Beam, defeat Spore Spawn and Bot Wound, and collect either Gravity Suit, and he has to collect Gravity Suit and Skip Barrier Suit. So, it'd be pretty interesting. It might. I don't know how comfortable Grommie is doing Wreck Ship first. But it should be interesting depending on whether or not he goes for that or if he does a hell run to collect some items before going to the wreck ship.
Yeah, it's always interesting when you have to get Gravity and Skip Varia, whether they'll choose to CWJ or HBJ over the moat, or whether they just collect a bunch of energy and go and get speed.
Right. So looking at Elminster's Forced Row and looking at the rest of the card, you know, what kind of jumps out at you, Janice, when you look at that row and, you know, the possibilities that he can do to possibly, you know, synergize with another row to make it a little easier on him?
Let's see. Someone in chat said column 3, and I could definitely see that. Gauntlet E-Tank isn't that hard. You have to kill Dragon to get Plasma Beam anyway. Space Jump isn't that far out of... Well, it isn't out of the way. You're going to want High Jump and Speed Booster anyway, most likely.
Right.
And Metal Pirate Room isn't that far away from Screw Attack.
It's true, yeah.
So that, yeah, column 3 is not bad at all.
You know, for either collect Gauntlet E-Tank or X-Ray Scope, you think you would rather go E-Tank or X-Ray Scope if he has Space Jump? It might be a little bit of a backtrack if he goes for the X-Ray Scope.
Yeah, it depends on the order of things. But
it's like,
Gauntlet E-Tank isn't even that...
It's not that difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that hard. It's usually one of those things, too. If you're comfortable doing like a lot of randomizers, too, you're usually very comfortable going to Gauntlet first, because that's always a possibility.
Yeah.
Grommie, actually, he took a minute after he landed at the site, I guess, to look at the card a little bit more, and to, you know, fully strategize what he's going to do, because he did sit on the ship for maybe a good minute and a half.
Yeah, that's a common thing. It's really hard to actually focus on your movement while thinking about the card. Yeah, column 2 or column 1 is also not bad for Elm. Column 2 isn't that far out of the way of anything either.
The only thing that I could see that might be a little out of the way would be that Criteria Super Missile. That might be, depending on his routing, he could easily pick that up. Depending on, you know, fully depending on, you know, where he goes. What about for Grommie, though? I mean, he's got a little bit of a challenge ahead of him, especially with skipping Varia Suit.
Yep. Let's see. What's not far out of the way for that? And he does have to kill Spore Spawn and Bot Wound too.
Right, and I mean, those two are not the worst too many bosses to have to go kill. They're just really out of the way. I could possibly see him maybe going for... maybe not. It's a tough one, actually. He possibly could go for row 5, I could probably see. There's 3 tanks, I mean, that's pretty free.
Yeah, Norfair Map Station. isn't
Right.
that hard. And I mean, Plasma Beam and finish near a beam, you
Exactly.
can easily do that last.
Right. Because
That might actually be pretty good.
yeah, I mean, considering he still has to go to like bot wound anyway, so he's already there. So he may as well just go all the way to Dragon, kill him, and go get Plasma Beam.
Yeah, I mean, this routing is only probably Brinstar and Meridia.
And a little bit of Wreck Ship as well.
Yeah, and the wreck ship for gravity.
Right.
But I mean, like, even adding, I mean, you're gonna get probably speed booster. Well, he has to get speed or grapple, so he has to go into Norfair anyway, but not deep.
Right.
So,
it's
like,
not that far.
map station's not out of the way. I could definitely see row 5, because it doesn't add that much.
It's honestly, a lot of it is like very free for Grommie with his forced row. I mean, it's because he's gonna have his hands full, I think, with some of his ones already. I mean, collecting the 15 Brinstar supers. I mean, it's a little bit of item collecting, but the 50 missiles is pretty free as well. So I mean, it's all in all, I don't really see Grommie as having too much of a problem. I think the main difficulty that he'll have is deciding whether or not to do a hell run and get speed booster first to cross the moat, or if he's
yeah, that's gonna be the main thing, is the way to get to gravity.
Because there's a potential if he goes for CWJ and he doesn't get it, for a while, there's a potential of a lot of time loss, giving Elminster a pretty hefty amount of time to collect everything that he needs. Because I mean, he does have to go to Lower Norfair at some point to get Screw Attack.
Yeah, and deep into Meridia to get Plasma.
It's true, yeah. So he does have to kill Dragon at least.
Yeah, he has to kill Phantoon and Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure we're not going to see a suitless Meridia.
So that also begs the question a little bit. Would you expect for him to go row 3 then? With his top left, bottom right, or bottom right, bottom left, top right. Jeez, oh man, it's been a long day. Because I mean, row 3 doesn't add that much either. He already does have to go kill Dragon. I mean, he can go kill Crocomire right before he goes to Lower Norfair to get Screw Attack. He'll be in the wreck ship anyway for Gravity Suit, assuming he goes there. And then, really, all that's left is he could probably just take the back door and visit the Forgotten Highway.
Yep. So, something interesting I want to talk about is Elminster skipped the Brinstar reserve tank and those 3 missile packs over there.
Did he really?
Yep. And he has the 75 missiles and 2 reserve tanks.
It might be that he'll go for the wrecked ship one, which is pretty free, and possibly the Meridia one while he's leaving, as long as it's not too far out of the way, but that would be a little bit of a
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just wondering maybe he'll pick up Norfair. That one's maybe out of the way too. It's hard to say. But I don't know why you wouldn't pick up the Brinstar one.
It is very free.
Yeah. Plus it's 15 extra missiles, or at least 10 missiles.
Right, I mean, it's hard to say why he skipped it. It's possible that he goes back for it at some point. I mean, he does have to go back that way anyway once he has power bombs to go get the super missiles in Lower Green Brinstar. So it might not be that far out of the way, especially if he does go for column 3, where he'll have to go back up to Gauntlet for him to climb back up that room and go back and get it. But it's a little bit out of the way now, since he was already over there.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll probably get it on the way back when he has more movement options to maybe make it a little quicker, but it's
Right.
still not that long to just grab it right away. I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. So, if my count's right, Grommie's already up to 25 missiles, and Elm is at 20.
I believe so, yeah. And Elminster is going to be going
Up
Rex.
Red Tower. Makes sense. I don't think there's anything he needs to grab down by Kraid, so...
Definitely not, no. I mean, he doesn't even have to go and visit Kraid at any point, so it's... You know, go to Wreck Ship and do his item collecting. But we see both of them getting Spore Spawns, supers. A little interesting, too. I mean... Grommie does have the defeat Spore Spawn. I mean, it might have been...
Yeah, I don't know why Grommie didn't go and kill Spore Spawn the normal way. Elm definitely wanted to go the back doorway because he just needs the supers.
I mean, at that point, it's not that much longer to go and fight Spore Spawn to get those super missiles. I mean, he's gonna have to go back and fight him anyway. It's a bit of an interesting decision there. Okay, we see Elminster saving right before he attempts to go up for the CWJ.
Yeah, and Elm did pick up those missiles that power bombs.
Yes, he did.
Looks like Grommie is passing by pipe missiles right now.
Yes, I believe so.
It is true. Spore Spawn's fight is faster with supers, and if he is going to be anywhere in the area later on.
Ooh, looks like.
Well, and he will be because he also has to go and get the critter supers.
Right. So Grommie is now going up Red Tower. Makes it up on his second attempt. Not bad. Elminster going to save again?
Probably to refill.
Yeah, it's probably. It'd be not shocking if he went to Gauntlet to get the E-Tank, though. But he did not. Alright.
Alright, Grommie is picking up the power bombs.
And the missile behind it. I believe Elminster now has, I think, 30 missiles?
Yeah, I have them both at 30 missiles. Yeah, are you watching the commentary stream or are you watching their Twitch?
I'm watching the commentary stream.
Okay. Mine's a little behind then, I guess. It's not too bad, though. It's only a few seconds.
I mean, if you want me to go and give spoilers again, I mean, I'm more than happy to, but...
Where is Grommie going?
Yeah, where is Grommie going? I mean, he... Ooh, Elminster's... Oh, I know where he's going. He's going to get those super missiles.
Oh, he just wants to get them out of the way now.
I believe so. I really don't think he would have to... And it makes sense, too, because, I mean, that's the biggest... What do you call it? That would be his biggest, backtrack to go get those. So we might also see him fighting Spore Spawn before he goes as well to
first try gate glitch.
Yeah, that was Very impressive. Though I think he used the super as well.
He used a normal missile there.
Oh, did he? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's even more impressive to get that on your first try.
Yeah, he's picking up pipe missiles too.
Yeah, he's at 35. He's also running a very, very low on energy at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's gonna farm a little energy here.
Meanwhile, Elminster is,
entering Fan 2.
made it across the moat with, I believe, a horizontal bomb jump.
Did you see if Elm got the missiles?
Don't believe he. Which again is a little. Like, I know Elminster, he's really good at the game, and I trust, his routing and what he has in mind, but it just seemed kind of free, especially for when having to grab 75 missiles. And while that isn't, that hard of a goal, I mean, did pump a super into Fantoon, so now he is enraged.
Yeah, he does have charge, so he's fine at least.
Yeah, it's just a loss of about 16 seconds.
Something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like Grommie, he's definitely going back for his super missiles. So we'll probably see him fight Spore Spawn.
Oh, wild.
Back up.
Nobody knows why Elm does what he does. And then Edie says, not even Elm. Yeah, that was a very solid Fantoon fight.
That was, I think the reason he had used that super was he was already close enough to where he thought he probably just miscounted the amount of missiles that he put into Fantoon.
Yeah, it's possible.
Interesting. Elminster's skipping both of those supers, so we might not be seeing him go for row 3.
Yeah, he definitely has a plan.
Yeah. Which is... I don't believe I saw him take any time to stop and think throughout the entirety of...
No, he's pretty good at routing on... He's really good at routing on the fly, though.
Oh, yeah.
From what I've seen.
I believe his first race, he did that very well, and I think he finished with 47 minutes? So interesting to see.
Yeah, so we'll see if Grommie goes up and fights Spore Spawn now. I can't imagine him not doing that.
He's not. It doesn't look like he is.
Oh, he's just running.
I hope he hasn't forgotten that he has to fight both that and Batsun, and it's not an either-or tile.
Yeah.
He's going up to Blueprint Star? Why is he going up there?
Missiles and an energy tank, probably.
You could probably mark Grommie down for that 15 plus super missiles in row 4.
Oh, yep, can do that.
Do it.
Because the missiles over here in Blueprint Star will get Grommie to his 50.
It's true. No. Made that power bomb a little bit to the left.
Yeah, and I can imagine him getting the energy tank just for safety at Fantoon. Mm-hmm. Or he might be doing the Hell Run too. And he's just collecting stuff.
It's definitely not a bad idea.
Okay, Elma's picking up the water missiles. He's at 35 by my count.
Grommie just did the damage was to get the ED tank, so it's probably very possible that he goes and does a little bit of a hell run.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Grommie does have 3 energy tanks now. Yep, he's grabbing missiles here.
He is neglecting to, or he's opting not to get those missiles at the top there.
I want to say they're pretty hard without
Yeah.
speed booster or high jump to be able to clear the water into the invisible platform. I know I've tried going up there in randomizers before, and it can be kind of hard.
I mean, it's the same timing as, you know, the, as with high jump. I mean, you know, high jump boots don't really, affect the jump that much. You just gotta jump, like, right as you, right before the door transition.
Yeah. Oh, he's picking up Old Turian.
Yep. So I believe he has one more to go. It's likely that he'll pick up, see, it looks like he might be on his way to go to the moat, based on the route that he's taking.
Yeah, he's probably just grabbing extra energy for safety, which I don't blame anybody for doing. Okay, here goes Elm getting the...
He's coming back on his
the reserve tank.
Got these 2 missiles as well.
Yeah, it's probably getting 50 missiles here for Elm. If he grabs the ones under the bridge. Yep, looks like Grommie122's gonna refill and save the ship.
So yeah, it looks like you said that's 50 for Elminster at the moment?
Yep, yeah, that makes 50.
Alright.
He just needs 5 more missile packs.
Yeah. Oh. This is interesting. It looks like Grommie's looking to do early gauntlet.
Probably for the energy tank.
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the energy tank and then gets out.
So could this... Does that mean he might be doing row 2?
That's possible, but then he has to ice clip.
True.
I mean, if he's confident enough, he could.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Elman's not going to get the power bombs either. I don't think either of them got the Edikun power bombs.
I don't think either of them really need it, honestly. It'd just be a little bit of a waste of time to get it at that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's even... Yeah, there's not even a power bomb collection on the card.
There is not. What I can see.
Yeah, it looks like Grommie's just getting the E-tank and going.
The interesting thing will be to see if he goes and goes right to the wrecked ship, or he goes down to Norfair at this point, because he's got plenty of energy to do a hell run to speed booster at least. Or to,
oh yeah, for sure. I mean, maybe he's like, I don't know. He didn't pick up the Brinstar reserve tank, which he grabbed the missiles, but Grommie didn't get the reserve tank.
Right.
It is possible that Grommie might be getting the parallels, might be doing column 3 as well, but space jump does take a while.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, he's already going to be at bot wound anyway, so I mean, it wouldn't be too much for him to go kill Dragon as well. But yeah, now he's going right to,
yeah, it looks like he's going right to the wrecked ship.
Yeah, I don't know. I I think he tried to get a speed booster beforehand. Interesting. Very interesting. Elminster getting that Norfair map station. Could be that Elminster's going for row 5.
Yeah, probably. It's not far out of the way at all.
And it's pretty free. Like, very free. All he really needs to do is get... Actually, Elminster's already almost done.
Yeah.
He's pretty much... All he's got to do is... It's likely he's just going to grab the Norfair reserve tank. He's going to get the rest of his 75 missiles, which I believe he'll only have 4 missile packs to get now after he just got this one in high jump room.
Yeah, there's 2 in the reserve room, so...
Yeah, so he'll get those, so he's got 4 to grab, then it'll be 2, and it's likely he grabs the ones in the lava on his way, so there'd be 1 more he's got to grab. And I guarantee he can just grab any missile pack at that point for...
Yeah, Grommie made it over the mountain really quick.
Wow, he really did. I think he got the CWJ after the missile collection. So yeah, he's gonna grab these missiles in the lava, the 2 in the reserve room, and it's likely he'll grab the one right outside of Speed Booster, and then he'll make his way to Lower Norfair to grab Screw Attack, and then beeline it to Meridia to go fight Dragon. Wow.
Yeah, this is really good routing from Elm.
Holy shit. It's really fucking impressive. To, like, think like that, like, on the fly. Jeez, oh man. Ooh. They get sniped with a cack attack, though. Which is not that bad, but... It's just a pain when you finally get up there and you just take a shot at random.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's likely just gonna grab this one right here before he gets Speed Booster.
Yeah, it definitely looked like Grommie just got energy tanks for Fantoon. I really don't blame anybody for doing that.
Honestly, no, especially when you don't have a suit. It's a lot of damage that those flames do.
Yep.
Actually, well, let's think of it this way. Elminster has options. He could do column 4, he could do row 5, and his forced row.
Yeah, doing column 4 though would be Spore Spawn and Batoon, and he didn't go and kill Spore Spawn.
Yeah. I mean, he easily could have, and it would have been just as fast as Forced Row, but I can see why he would do row 5 as well, because that plasma beam had finished near.
Yeah.
Also, Grommie has killed Fantoon.
Yeah, it looks like he definitely needed some of those energy tanks. Getting down to 199 energy. That's still pretty good, though.
That's really good, honestly. I mean, listen, fighting Fantoon is in no way, like, an easy thing to do when you have no suits. So,
I know.
Yeah, so do I. So, like, even, like, there's no shame in going to get more energy tanks either. So, I mean, it's, you know, grab what you can and grab what you need, and that's really all anyone can really ask. Especially if you have to do that, so... That means he has 2 reserves now. I believe...
He's gonna have 75.
He's not. because he
Did
didn't
he
grab
not
those.
grab
He did not grab those missiles.
Huh.
He might have miscounted.
That's possible.
No, never mind. He's gonna get wave beam, so I'll just grab those missiles.
Oh, yeah.
Mystery solved. Probably missed something in the attic. I think he missed that rightmost atomic. Yeah, he did.
That's a tricky one.
75. Really fast time we're seeing from Elminster here. This could be, depending on how quickly he can green gate and get up through the lava. Actually, who was it? Wild Anaconda got like a 30-minute time or something like that earlier this week.
Wild got a...
It was something ridiculous.
I want to say it was... Yeah, I forget what it was.
It was like either like him or Farrell that got like a
it was
good
30.
time.
Yeah, that's right. It was 37, and then I think it was...
Fuck.
Someone bopped him back. There's a double bop on the fastest time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 34-33 by J-Ro.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember that from
So
J-Ro. That was...
So J-Ro had a really fast time, and then Wild bopped him with a 37, and then J-Ro bopped him back.
Oh my. We got a lava dive from Elminster, and he gets it first try like it's nothing new. Doing the smart thing and saving, because if he runs out of missiles or super missiles, that could be a bit of a problem, especially in lower Norfair, where there's not many things that drop super missiles readily in the vicinity of that green gate, except on the other side of the green gate.
Yeah, the main things that do are on the other side.
Yeah. Like, Grommie now has gravity, and he has skipped Varia. Once he gets screw attack here, if he doesn't have to reset, well, he's burning through 10, 11, 12, and to reset. Well, okay, so since he doesn't have space jump, he's going to be bomb jumping his way back up out to get back to the green gate after he picks up screw attack.
Yeah, the green gate glitch is no easy task.
It definitely is not. It's very specific on where you have to stand. I believe it's like 2 pixels to the right of the gate, and then you have to jump and press left and while you fire the super to get it to register for a hitbox. It's pretty precise.
Grommie is heading back down Red Tower at this point.
Hopefully to go fight Spore Spawn. He is headed that way. Oh, second try. You got it. So, Mr. now has screw attack. And he is just plasma beam away from winning.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it definitely looks like Grommie's gonna do Spore and then go into Meridia.
I am a little curious as to why he didn't kill Spore Spawn when he had the opportunity to, when he was first here. It might have just been one of those things where he just wasn't, he was focused on another goal, and he looked at the card later and was like, oh, I still need to go kill him.
Yeah, that's very easily possible, because he was probably just focused on, well, I need to kill Fantoon, I need to get all this stuff.
Right. And I mean, in the middle of, something like this where you gotta, think of your route, like, while you're running, it's very easy to forget, little goals they have to go and accomplish, like fighting bosses that you really never see, or never really think about of being in the game. Actually, while Spore Spawn is on the screen, I actually did go back and, I don't know if a lot of people who are watching know, but Metaquarius is making a ROM hack for Super Metroid called X Fusion, and he has done something pretty interesting with Spore Spawn's design and fight mechanics. Have you taken a look at that, Janice, or?
I have not looked at that yet.
It's pretty interesting, to say the least. Definitely worth a look. So Grommie now has defeated Spore Spawn, and it looks like Elminster is on his way out of Norfair to go collect plasma.
Yeah, I mean, he still does have to go and kill Dragon, but it's not the longest task in the world.
Absolutely not.
Which is interesting to think, because even though Dragon is all the way into Meridia, it's not that long of a time, really.
It really isn't. It's quite surprising how quick you can get to Dragon. I mean, all you had to do was defeat Botswoon and make that short run across all those what do you call it, that quicksand bits with the Metroids, and pretty much at Dragon. Though when you really come to think about it, most of these bosses, they're really not that hard to get to. I mean, some of them are blocked off by mini bosses at first, but it's really, as deep into where their territories are, I mean, it's pretty quick to get to them, all things considered.
Yep.
Elminster, I mean, probably, he's been in Meridia for about 45 seconds and he's already at Botswoon, so...
Yeah, having a lot of movement options available to you helps with that a lot, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Didn't quite get the one round.
Didn't, but he still disposed of him pretty quickly.
Yep. Yeah, Botswoon peeking his head out of the hole just made that very quick. Grommie is going to get high jump, I would assume.
That's what it looks like. No, he's not. That's an interesting decision.
Just grabbing the E-tank.
Nope, he's going back for it. he got to the door and then he realized, oh, I would have to bomb jump up to go this way. May as well grab it. Or that's what could be assumed as to his thought process for that. Because if he did opt to skip that high jump, he would have had to bomb jump in that first room.
Yeah. Elm is coming up on Dragon here.
Let's see if Dragon is particularly nice to Elminster today. Grommie getting that map station before he goes and makes his trip along to Speed Booster.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Grommie's also gonna just do row 5 then.
I mean, honestly, that's probably the easiest row to do for both of the forced rows.
Yeah, because it's again, he has to kill Batuin anyway, and it's not that much farther to go and kill Dragon and then go to Plasma.
Wow. Elminster had a really good Dragon fight.
Oh, yeah. Looks like he's gonna grab Space Jump.
So that means he does have all of those then. Definitely not a whole lot of speculation that to be done on our part for this race between these two. Usually a lot of these races is, you know, what row could they possibly do, but I mean, 40 minutes in, I mean, Elminster's practically done at this point.
Yeah, it's not going to take him long.
No, I'd say another 2 minutes at the most. He's done.
Yeah, and like the way this card is laid out, there was the kind of rough forced rows, but like row 5 is really easy.
I'm honestly very surprised that neither of them had forced the other one to do an ice clip. I think Elminster, the reason he was in loser, I believe this is a loser's bracket match, if I'm correct.
Yep.
I believe the reason that Elminster had lost in his winner's bracket match was because of the ice clipping.
Yeah, I think the reason neither of them chose it for the other, though,
yeah,
is because there's nothing really else hard in that row.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
So it looks like Elminster has got done with an SRL race time of 42:13.
It's Jesus Christ, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Anything sub hour even can be really good for double anti-bingo. And especially under 45 minutes.
Yeah, he almost had a triple bingo there as well.
Yep. But yeah, I definitely think the reason we didn't see the collect spring belt and skip grapple is there just wasn't anything really crazy with it.
There really wasn't, and it's a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, like I was saying before we got onto the actual on-air, I wish it was in the space where collect all 15 Brinstar super missiles were, because that would have created 2 crazy rows.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Column 4 at that point would have just been something else entirely.
Yeah.
I mean, even top left to bottom right would have been, or bottom left to top right, I mean, would have been pretty interesting.
And yeah, 42 with having to go into lower Norfair is crazy.
Grommie here will be finishing up soon.
Yep. Yeah, lower Norfair and having to go and kill Dragon. Finishing in a 42 is definitely impressive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Grommie won't be that far behind either.
Yeah, he's really not that far behind now, honestly. He's almost done as it is. He just has to go kill Dragon and collect plasma. Overall, very nice card for both runners. Nothing too difficult, you know, nothing too out of the way. Definitely an ideal card for a race setting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this will probably be the record for fastest loss.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, so all he's got to do now is get Plasma Beam and he's done.
Oh yeah, and it'll be fastest loss by quite a bit here. So the current fastest loss is 55.57.
Man, that's still pretty impressive. I think though the faster we get to, or the further we get into this tournament, the more fastest losses we'll see. That'll just be, you know, because at that point the races will be closer and closer, depending on the cards. That is.
Yeah. That might not be up to date, Shift. I'm not sure how up to date that Hall of Fame is.
I'm pretty sure it's kept pretty up to date. Although mine time is not on there because I died. And my fastest loss would have been somewhere like 104, 106 or something like that. It would have been up there with for one of the closest matches, I think, mine against BFJ.
Okay, yeah, Hall of Fame should update automatically.
Automatically? How does it do it automatically?
That's a good question.
It seems interesting. Trey and his secrets.
Wild magic jazz hands. I'd believe it.
That's a fantastic response. Magic jazz hands.
Yep, Dragon should be dead shortly here.
Almost there. There you go. He's got the blue suit to boot. And opting to skip space jump. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yep, he does. It was at the cost of the blue suit, though.
Yep.
Yeah, Grommie just finishing up here. Very solid race from both of our runners here. Two very good routes. Though I do have to feel that Grommie grabbing those extra E-tanks might have hurt him just a little bit.
Yeah, and I think if he would have killed Spore Spawn sooner and gotten probably maybe one less E-tank for Fantoon, he might have, he could have potentially won this too, with just the same routing otherwise.
Yeah, and it might have been one, or it might have been maybe one or two less, but Yeah, I think grabbing all those extra 8 tanks, while they did help, might have he might have been able to steal the win from Elminster here if he
Yeah, it's still an impressive time, but
oh,
that would have been interesting to see him go right to Fantoon. But I mean, I can't fault anyone for wanting to get more energy or anything.
right. It's not an easy fight. He's about to finish up here. Like 8 minutes behind. Yeah, he's got it.
Yep, Grommie has done with an SRL race time of 50:43.
Wow. About to finish up here. An 8-minute and 40-second difference between the two of them. That's really good. It's behind. Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, that is not that big of a difference. Does that also bop one of the closest races? 50:43. It is 8 minutes and 30 seconds, so it does bop the Feral versus Thunder Mustache.
Wow. Good.
So Grommie now has fastest loss under his belt and third place for closest race.
Oh my. But that also means that Grommie's been eliminated from the tournament.
Yep, unfortunately. It was a very good run, though.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Elminster for staying alive for another round. Here is that bracket. Looks like that Elminster will be playing the winner of Thunder Mustache and Shokushu in the third round of the losers bracket.
Yep. So we do have another double anti-bingo race coming up at 11 p.m. EDT tonight. It is Geiper versus none other than Stray Varus.
That's in 5 minutes. So, literally right now it's starting.
No, it's 11 p.m.
Oh, 11. I thought you said 7. I was like,
no, 11.
I have problems hearing, apparently.
I will be back on commentary for that one, and I am very excited. Because it is, I believe, Stray's first...
Yes, it is.
Stray's first match in this tournament. So, definitely something to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Is there any other races today? I think it's just the other double anti-bingo.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything fusion-wise or prime-wise. I think it's just the double anti-bingo to be looking forward to.
Yep. So, thank you for joining us for this wonderful match. I am Janice, and I was joined by Herc.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
Yep. All right. We will see you guys next mission.
Yeah, we'll see you back here in about 4 hours.
Yep.